been live for 90 hours. Hello, everybody. I just got out of church. And now I'm gonna try to find this. Hey, Lou. Oh, that's my brother texting. I thought he was in the live chat. He is not in the live chat. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so we're going to this kind of painted church out here. Hey, Troy, I'm going to try this kind of, I guess it's kind of famous. They have these painted churches in Texas, like not the outside I'm talking to. I'm talking about the inside is painted like I guess kind of like you'd see it's colorful inside, I think. I think the ceiling is painted kind of like the 16th chapel, but it's not the 16th chapel kind of thing. So I'm going to see if I could find it. I tried to find it in Bandera last time I was here, and I think I kind of know where it is now. I kind of just looked at the map real quick. So it says we need to come up here on Pecan Street. Well, this is Main Street, and then we need to find Pecan Street and then take a right. So let's see, what street is this? And I can't use my GPS because my phone is on doing the live stream. It's real weird. I turned on my live stream and it says I've been on for 90 hours. I hope I wasn't. Hope I haven't been on for 90 hours. Let's see. So we're coming up here. I'm looking for a Pecan Street. Okay, that's Mulberry. And this is downtown Bandera. It's a nice little place to come to. It's a real small town, maybe 1,000 people, but has a lot of things to do for a little bitty town. It's the cowboy capital of the world. What was that? The Oak Street, I think. Pay attention. I need to focus. Talking. I guess I can't talk and focus at the same time. So this street is Cherry. Okay, here we go. We're at Pecan Street right here. So we're going to take a right. Oops, where is it? Okay. Confused me with that line. So we're taking Pecan Street right here. And it says go to 7th Street. So we're going to go to 7th Street. And who else we got in the room? Hey, it's my brother Rowdy. My brother Rowdy from Georgia. I'll check these guys' channels out if you're in here. Brother Rowdy from Georgia. His channel's Foothills Appalachia. Oh, I need to focus. I started talking and I lost track of what I'm doing. I need to turn, I think, left on 7th Street. I think I took this the last time I was out here trying to find it. Yeah, I think I just kept going straight into those hills last time. Okay, this is 8th Street. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the way I came up here, but I just kept on going up into those hills and then I got way back in there. So this is 7th Street, so let me take a left here. Yeah, I think, yep, this is it. I see the, oh, look at that. There's a deer in the middle of the road. Or coming to the middle of the road. See it? See it, guys? Let me see if he wants to cross. Or she wants to cross. It's probably a female deer. No? Want to cross? Go ahead. Guess not. Guess we'll go. There's a deer on the right. It's my pet deer, I guess. So let's see. And I got Jeff YouTube in here. Jeff's YouTube. How you doing, Jeff? And I could see the way I know I'm at the right place is I could see the steeple when I took the left. I guess the deer was there pointing the way too. I probably can't go in. They're probably having mass. So, but I'll do a drive-by. Maybe I can show it to you. I could get in that parking lot there too and maybe walk the grounds. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll walk the grounds. So let me kind of turn this way. See, that's a church I was talking about right there. So that's a pretty old church. There's a parking lot over there. Let me see if I can try to get into it. Parking lot back there too. Yeah, they're at church right now, so I don't want to disturb them. Let me see if I could just drive around in the parking lot a little bit. Okay, I see an easier way to get up in here. Yeah, I could probably take this road right here, but then I get stuck in there, so I'm not going to take that road. Let me see if I'll go around the block one more time. There's a cemetery to the left of here. I guess it's the church cemetery. So I see Tornado Gardens in the house. So this is a real old painted church. The inside is painted. I know I've been in there. They leave it open, I believe. You can go check it out. But I'm usually in Bandera on Sundays, so the only time I could probably come up here now would be on a Sunday. Okay, I could get in this parking lot right here. So let me get in this parking lot. Maybe I get you a good view. There it is again. Let's see if I can get right in here. There you go. You can see a piece of it. So this is I forgot what the name of this, it's a Catholic church. I was hoping the name would be out here in this parking lot. Kathy would probably know the name of the church. Let me see what the comments say. I see a lot of axis deer in Bandera. Yeah, that deer, that's a whitetail. Yeah, there's yeah, if you see an axis deer, usually you'll see about 10 or 20 of them. Those axis deer they usually don't hang around by themselves. Let's see Jeff's YouTube. I say hi to you. I see Tornado Garden, Adventure America. The tree is wearing a hat. Oh yeah, now that you say it. Put that tree right in the right spot. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to come out here on a weekday. Because I'm just not going to go film people going to church. Gotta give them a little respect. So that's the church, and it is a pretty old church, you could tell, I think, or maybe I'm making all that up. But it is real pretty in there. I have been in there. I think it has a Polish name or a Czech name to it. But there's also some more churches, and they call them the painted churches, and they're all down towards San Antonio. I guess below San Antonio, and they got a group of churches that are called the painted churches, and I don't know if this is one of them, but well, I can see on the bottom of the church right there's a historical marker, so it's an older church. So I'm gonna take off, and then maybe I could drive by it again and I could see oh yeah, you can't get out this way. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. That was pretty tight. Look, yeah, I got a little car. Okay, so I don't know the name of this church, but it's Saint something church. Let me do one more drive-by and see if I can see it. And then we'll take the road out of here. Yeah, so actually I was, the first time I came out here, I was pretty much driving the correct way. I think I just didn't see the steeple, or I just drove right past it. Let me see if I could stop and see the name of the church. Saint, starts with an S. They wrote it in very ornate. Okay, here's a sign up here. These SUVs are in the way. It starts with an S though. Saint Stanislaus something. Saint Stanislaus Catholic Church. Stanzio. Maybe somebody could Google that for me. So we're going to take off now. Back down this hill. And it was, yeah, it seemed like they put it on the highest point in Bandera. Yeah, I see where I'm at. Let's go straight. Well, you know what? Let's go this way. We're gonna take a right. Right here is the river. Is this Medina River? I'm thinking this might be the Medina River, or it's just the Bandera River. So here's the park right here. I wonder if I could drive in there. Park fees. No, it says park fees. I don't want to pay, because we're not going to be here for a long time. But there's a park right there to the right, and the river goes right through there. I see people swimming there once in a while, but that's not the cleanest river. Boondocking right here. Boondocking in the shade. Nice trees, nice and shady out here. You know, this park is weird because I see that sign that says you pay to get in, but I've driven in there a lot and have not had to pay. So I don't know what the deal is with paying. Maybe if you stay there long, you have to pay. I don't know. Let me check up here. There's nobody up here in this booth. I might drive in there. Oh, this guy kind of jumped out. Let's see what he's doing. Yeah, no, they got this gate locked up here. So yeah, I think this is the gate I went through right here, but it's locked now. I don't know about this part. Me and Kathy been talking about, let me drive into this place. There's a little a place to the left right here. I'm going to drive into it, and I can see the sign too. It's the Vaquero Motel. So this is right across from the park that has water, the river. And I told Kathy it'd be nice to stay at these right here. These are nice little cabins. I don't know what the insides looks like. It looks like in the middle they have a little pavilion with a barbecue pit. So I wouldn't mind staying out here. Medina River is pretty low. So it is the Medina River, huh? I like the tree. We're in a Medina River. Hey Kevin, I'm here at the Vaquero Motel. Or hotel, motel, holiday, I don't know. But these, I call these cabins. These look real nice. I'd like to stay out here, probably not in the summertime, maybe in the wintertime would be nice. It's pretty hot right now. Looks like they got fire pits in front of all of them. And then it's right across the street from the river. I guess that's the park, the Bandera Park, city park. I don't know if it's a city park, but if you go in there, there's always water in there. You could probably kayak in there. There you go, Kevin. You can kayak over here in the Bandera River or the Medina River. You can kayak in there. You can have barbecues in there, fishing. I've seen all kinds of things in there. But right now, it's pretty chill. Okay, so we are going back home now. Going back to Hondo. Check on Mama. See how my mom's doing. We're getting back here on 173. Looks like it's safe. Yeah, there's the Medina River right there. There's a sign. Medina River sign. And it is full. So Kevin, do they dump the water waste to that river right there? Or is it hopefully downriver some more? Because that river's always full too. Don't want to burst anybody's bubble swimming out there. But that river never dries up right there, so I'm wondering if the water waste management thing drains off in there. Let's see. Look at the bacterial count on the river first. Yeah. I see people swimming in there, and it's usually running over the dams, but I don't know if the water waste management plant is running their drainage in there. But you heard it from Kevin, the expert. He said look up the bacterial count on that first. But it might be okay for kayaking, don't you think, Kevin? Or you still, even if you're just kayaking, you shouldn't get into it if the bacterial count's high. See, there's a golf course to the left. I played that golf course. It's nice. And the new church we're trying to start up is on the right coming up. There's a Dollar Tree on the left, of course. I think Bandera has a lot of Dollar Trees. And to the right is the church we're trying to start up over there. Oasis Family Church. We almost got the church building done, but oops. Since we're just starting up, it's just more of a metal building. And then I guess as we grow, we could make it bigger and bigger. So we are leaving Bandera now. If the waste water is treated right, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't know, Kevin. I don't want to swim in it. I'd go kayaking in it, and I'd go kayaking it and fishing in it, but I might not eat the fish. Cause I kayaked in the Leona River by Uvalde, and I know the water waste drains off into there. And I've been kayaking in that one. I'm still alive. Yeah, that one in Uvalde never runs out of water too. So that one by Uvalde, what do we call it? Fort Inge. So Fort Inge below Uvalde, the water waste goes into there, and also the runoff from town goes off there from the golf course and all that. So you got all that water going into that Leona River. But I kayaked out there and I fished out there. Bandera has a lot of shops open on the weekend. Yep. I drove past some of them earlier when I came in. I wasn't recording. I forgot. I drove past a few of them before I turned to the right. Wow, I got 47 people in here. If you can, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Hit the like button. It helps me out. Well, I'll keep, we jumped up to 51 people in the room. That's the most I've ever had. I guess that little church, what do you think, guys? I'm going to have to go back to that church and make a video. You guys like that one. So we're coming up to the hill country. Well, Bandera is the hill country. We're coming up to the hills. We're getting out of town. Let's see, I ran a plant that treated 18 million gallons of water a day. Yeah. Yeah, that's why any water questions I have, I ask Kevin. Kevin knows. He's gonna tell you. He has all the knowledge about water, and if it's safe to drink, in the little bumps, if it's safe to drink or what, or he knows. I think you even did a video where you had a water purification straw or something, or where you purified some water, then drank it. I think I remember that video. Tornado Garden, yeah, smash the button. Smash it. Y'all seem cool. Oh, we're down to 32. We're starting to lose people. Probably lose people just going through these hills, though. We'll start losing service. Because we're down in the valleys of these hills. I tell Kathy these are mountains, but she says these are hills. Yeah, these are kind of smaller. The ones that were by Uvalde are a lot higher, a lot bigger. Oh, we went back to 44. 44 people in the room. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Well, I'll keep the video going on as long as there are people in here. So I went to church today, and I was surprised. I see my cousin was in there. So my aunt, my uncle, and my cousin was at church today, which was a surprise. My aunt and uncle are usually there, but my cousin, that was a surprise. It's always good to be around family. Yeah, this is a nice road to drive. The maximum E. coli 399 units of safe water. So you could have under 400 is safe of E. coli. Yeah, you're gonna get some kind of E. coli in everything. You can't have perfectly clean water. Okay, we'll go back up to 54 viewers. Keep it coming, keep it coming. I had a lot of viewers last night too with Eden. Oh, so going back to church, yeah, my aunt and uncle they're usually there. And then my cousin was there. Talked to the preacher for a while, and one of the other gentlemen was there. Oh, I talked to quite a few people there. Look at this guy, he's walking on the side of the road way out here. Huh. I wonder if he broke down or he's just exercising. Oh, there's a car there. I wonder if he needed a ride. He wasn't asking for a ride. Maybe he's just walking. Let's see. Let's go down it. Hey, Chris is here. Hey, how you doing, Chris? I just got out of church, and I was very pleasantly surprised because one of my cousins was there. My aunt and uncle are always there, but one of my cousins was there, and she doesn't live around here, so she's visiting her mom, and that was surprising. I always sing that Ricola song. Ricola, Ricola, awesome. Let's see. The plant I was constantly at 0. Wow, man, you had 0 E. coli. Man, I just after I said you can't have it perfect. Kevin's plant was perfect. That's because you are the best, Kevin. Yeah. After I just said, well, you got to have E. coli in all the water because you can't be perfect. But Kevin's plant was perfect. I did not know you could get rid of all the E. coli. That's another thing. I switched to drinking filtered water now. I don't know if I want to trust the tap water, because I know we had we had a water leak at my mom's house. Pretty big water leak, because it pretty much covered the whole backyard, and I think she probably has 1/10 of an acre back there, so it's not a little backyard, and it covered the whole backyard, and it started coming up to the house. And I kept complaining to the city. I was like, hey man, we got a little, we'll get to it. So, and what the problem was is her water meter is in the middle of the yard. Most of the time you have the water meter towards the end of the yard or the beginning of the yard property, but hers was in the middle. So the leak was right on the city side of the meter. So that's their problem. And I told them, I said, hey, we got a pretty bad leak. It's on my mom's property, but it's on the city side of the water meter. And at first they're kind of like crawfishing, like, hey, well, you know, that's your property and stuff. I said, yeah, it is. Well, but it's not affecting the meter because it's on your side. So that water could just be gushing out there, and it's not going to affect our water bill because the meter's not spinning. So you guys need to come out here and fix it. So a week passed, so I called them on the phone and they told me that. So a week passed and I actually went down there and told him. Then this guy was more, the next person I talked to was more, I don't want to say professional, but he put my mind to rest. He said, yeah, we'll take care of it. And yeah, we understand it's on your property, and well, it's a city's problem. We'll take care of it. But it still took him another week to get out there. So all that water started flooding towards. It almost got up to the house. So and there's quite a distance from the leak to the house. I'm gonna say it was maybe 20 yards. Nah, maybe 10 yards, 15 yards to the house. And it almost got there. So I said, man, another week, this water, and like a stream coming there. It was like, there you go. I knew I was going to lose you guys. We're up in the country, right in the, every time I'm telling a good story, I always lose coverage. Well, make the story short because I'll probably cut off again. So the water almost came up to the house. So what I did is I made a dam. I dug up the water. I dug up the dirt behind the leak and made a canal going off into the pasture or field behind my mom's house, and then diverted the water and made it go that way. So end of story. I had to get rid of it because I'm starting to lose. Well, I still got 55 people in here. Wow. I thought I'd lose all of you. Let's see, signal is getting low. Yeah. Look at that. But see, there's a cell phone tower to the right, and I think as soon as I see that cell phone tower and get past this curve, I'm going to see another cell phone tower to the left. So maybe, yep, there it is. So maybe I'll get better coverage right here. So there's a cell phone tower there, and then there's a cell phone tower to the left. Let's see, cleaning up now. I know the guy who runs the water in Hondo. Oh, cool. Great road. When could I ride a bike? Yeah, I used to ride my motorcycle here. Me and my, I have an older brother, a half brother. We went to the biker rally up there in Bandera, and we rode our motorcycles through here. I hope that's what you meant by bike. I wouldn't ride a bicycle up here. I'd ride a motorcycle here. I seen a guy about a month ago riding his bicycle through here, and there's no shoulder, so and these people come whipping around the corner, so you never know. That's a great area for a bike. Again, this guy stepping on his brakes. So what we got coming up here, we call this the Big Cut. They made it like a cut into this hill. You can kind of see it from Hondo. They made a cut on this hill, and now there's a passing lane. So I'm going to pull over to the right and let this guy behind me pass me because he must be in a hurry because I'm going the speed limit, but he is right on me. So here he goes. Boom. See you later. Then we got this other white truck that wants to pass me because he's just flooring it. I'm seeing all this black diesel flying off from the back of his truck. So I'll drop down to 55 and let him get by. There he goes. There he goes. See all that black diesel? So that's it. There's another guy. Let me see if he can catch up. Here, I'm going to slow down. This guy's trying to get past me too. There you go. And that's it. So this is the big cut. This if you're a Hondo or Bandera, you call this the big cut right here, because they cut this hill. You can see that the hill's been cut, so they could put the road through here. If you're in Hondo and you tell someone the big cut, they're gonna know what you meant to me. It's this right here. Yeah, see what it says on the chat. I still got 58 people in here. Hello, Aries. Let's see, Jim. Hey, how you doing, Jim? DeClain, I don't think I've met you before. How you doing, Jim? And welcome to the room. This is the first time I've seen you in here. You missed the beginning part. We went to go see the painted church in Bandera. I didn't go in because they're having service, but I drove around it. But since there's a lot of people in here, I'm probably going to have to go back there one day and actually go into the painted church and film it. I'm doing pretty good. Just left church in Bandera. I didn't leave the Bandera church. Our church is a different church. The painted church in Bandera is a Catholic church. Saint. I can't say the name. Saint. It started with the S. I'm sorry. Saint Salanus or Salanus or something like that. So maybe somebody else could look it up and post what the name of that church was. So we're getting pretty close to Hondo now. I thought I was just gonna do a little 10-minute video, but it seemed like I got a whole bunch of people in here, and I just kept on filming. Because usually when I see that the number of people in the and stuff. When I see the number of people in the room is a low number, I just kind of turn it off. But actually, this chat has been a pretty good chat. It's through the whole thing, or the most of it, it's been in the 30s and 40s. Usually, I only could get about in the teens. Like on a drive-in video like this, I only get maybe in the teens, sometimes in the 20s. But on this video, it's staying up in the 50s and 40s. So just going to keep going, keep on rolling. To the left, we just passed is a rock quarry. They just started making all these rock quarries up here. There's one to the left, and then there's one to the right. Sometimes you can hear them out here dynamiting and stuff. I think there's another rock quarry going towards Dehannes. I believe when they first started it, I think they said it's for all the oil fields, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's see, Jim DeClain. Hey, that's my channel, URL. How did you get that? URL? Oh yeah, Jackie Boy posts. If you come in the room, usually Jackie Boy will post, well, it's Kevin. Hiking with Jackie Boy will post your channel's name on here so people can click on it and maybe look at it. I think maybe next Wednesday's video, I'll title it your YouTube channel on my live stream. Just because when I first started out, I didn't know how to get my channel's name out there, you know. And my first year was like so low. I don't think I got over 50 subscribers my first year. I don't know how many watch hours I got, but it couldn't have been good because I don't think I broke over 100 views on any of my first videos. Let's see, okay, almost shocked me. You're shocked to see your name in the big lights. The big lights of Martin RV. Yeah, I'm not a very big channel. I'm trying to get monetized to the lower level of monetization, which is 3,000 hours, and I'm only at I think I'm under 1,600 hours. I think I'm 1,570 or something like that. So I never thought I'd get monetized. I still don't think I might not get monetized to the big one, the 1,000. I think I could get 1,000 subscribers. I think that part's not that hard. But to get 4,000 watch hours, I think that's pretty hard. And I'm trying to get to 3,000 watch hours, and I'm finding that's pretty hard too. So I believe when I finally get 1,000 watch hours, I'm not even really going to try. I'm not 1,000. When I get to 1,000 subs, I'm not even really going to try to go after that 4,000 watch hours. I'll just be happy with this 500 sub thing and 3,000 watch hours for the lower level of monetization. And then maybe when I get well over 1,000 subs, maybe I'll try to go after the 4,000 watch hours. See, REs. I think the driving videos help when you show the road like this. Yeah, I believe so too. Especially now the sun came out. When I drove there, I was kind of on the bubble. Should I film going there or should I film coming back? But when I was going there, it was real hazy. I don't know what. It couldn't have been fog or nothing because it's hot. So I don't know what the haze was, but it was real hazy when I drove up there. And then I was running late. I was not late for church. I was actually 5 minutes early, which is kind of good because I'm actually driving like let's see, about 30 miles to go to church. We're just running a little late today for some reason. And here's the Verde Creek. Never has water. You guys know what Verde means? Green. That's the Green Creek. Yeah, the Verde Creek only has water when there's it's African dust, huh? I guess maybe the wind direction changed or something, Kevin, because it was kind of bad this morning. But now it's all gone. Kevin is a winner. Green Creek. Yeah, that Verde Creek it only has water when it rains. And actually, the Verde Creek kind of, I think it goes maybe on part of my uncle's ranch. I'm not sure. Or maybe some of the water that trickles through my uncle's ranch, it goes to the Verde Creek. I don't know which one. But it only runs or trickles when there's rain. Yep, and then the next one we're coming up to is the Hondo Creek. Yep, almost up to Hondo. So let's see, yeah, about maybe a couple more miles to the Hondo Creek. As you can see, once you get close to Hondo, you're out of the hill country. As you can see, there's no more hills. All the hills are behind us. So kind of Hondo is like, maybe you want to call it like Rowdy's channel, the foothills of the hill country, the beginning of the hill country. So here's the Hondo Creek. Coming up, and you'll see the sign to the right as we are passing it. There's the Hondo Creek. And we are coming up to Hondo. And then we got a got a two-way stop up here and some yellow flashing lights. If you take it to the right, you'll still go to Hondo, but you'll go to the cemetery. If you go to the left, you'll go to Quihi. There's a Methodist church out there. It's a pretty good Methodist church. The preacher used to be the preacher in Uvalde. His name's Steve. So that's a pretty good church out there. And we're coming into Hondo now. I was going to go to the right and go to the cemetery, but you know what? I don't think I've ever been on the overpass on a video. So let's go on the overpass. Yeah, they used to not have an overpass here maybe about 20 years ago. I guess they had too many wrecks and stuff and they built this overpass. We got a travel trailer over there on the right. To the left, you see those silos to the left? I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see them. That's Mummies over there. That's like a feed store. It's a feed store slash clothing, farm equipment, gun store, gun shop. Got some nice guns in there. I bought one of my guns from them. Pretty good gun shop for a small town like Hondo. And then we are coming to the overpass, and we're gonna get on Highway 90. So we were on 173, and now we're getting on the overpass and going on Highway 90 West. And then you can see we got a Burger King. And then this little strip here is where most of the fast food restaurants are at. Got a Burger King, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Golden Chick, Starbucks. We got a Starbucks. And see that cop right there? He's waiting to bust somebody on the right. Yeah, be careful when you come into Hondo. Right here it's 40 miles per hour. And a lot of people see it. He should have got that guy right there. Oh no, I think he hit his brakes. Yeah, they'll get a lot of people right here. Because that road behind it, under the underpass, people are going like, they're just dropping from 70 miles per hour and dropping to 50. So, let me see if I can get in this thing. Yeah. You keep going south. Yep, you'll end up in Divine. Okay, guys. Well, I'm almost home, and that'll be the end of the video. So I'll just stop the video here, and thank you guys for spending the Sunday morning with me. I was coming from church, and I felt like you guys were all in the car with me from church. Thank you, and I'll see you later on. I might do a couple more pop-up videos, but for sure on Wednesday. I'll be back on Wednesday at 7 p.m. And this is where I'm turning right here at HEB. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Have a blessed Sunday.